Serena Live, blogging about my book, The Broken Me. We'll be launching on February 13th at 8 p.m. sharp. Don't miss it. Okay, so today I have someone that will be interviewing me live. And if you have questions that you want to shout out to me as well, you can ask me some questions. So I have an interviewer in the house who's going to interview me live about my book. Right now I'm both broadcasting from Facebook and also YouTube channel. Okay, so my book will be launching on February 13th. I'm excited about it. It's my first book, but not the only one, because I have others that will be coming out in the near future, and I'm super, super excited about it. And you know, I will see my baby. No, you know what? I'm not gonna call it my baby, because when you call it your baby, you hold on to it, and I don't want to hold on to it because I want it to go out and send a message out there to motivate young youths, young adult women, like single female, or female, or even male too. Not only female is broken, you have male who are broken as well. You know, a lot of us tend to look past men and saying that, oh, men is tough, they can handle it. But sometimes they, every man have a soft side, a soft spot to them. So I shout out to all of the men out there who are doing the good thing to female and treating them right and respecting them. And you know what? I kind of take this into consideration to that. Valentine's around the corner, and everybody is super hype about Valentine's Day. And I find out Valentine's Day is to be a commercial. I don't find it to be, it's all about, okay, buy me roses. But what about the other days that are in the year? I believe Valentine's Day should be celebrated like every day of the year, not only on that day. I believe someone should treat a woman right every day. So is a woman treat a man right every day too. So I believe that when you are celebrating a special day, you want to celebrate that special person in your life. And I don't think you should wait for Valentine's Day to treat that person right. A lot of female around this time, or male around this time, become very lonely and said, oh, I don't have a date for Valentine's Day. You do not have to have a date for Valentine's Day. Because personally, for myself, Valentine's Day is just a commercial. For me, I'm a single female mom with 3 kids, and be in a relationship or not in a relationship, I believe you should treat yourself. I take myself on dates. I will dress up, and I said my date is coming around 9 o'clock, and I will get my best stuff on. I will jump in that car, and then I take myself to the mall. We go shopping or window shopping together. I don't wait for someone to come out and say, oh, I'm gonna take you out for this special day. I can treat myself to anything I want. I don't wait for a man to take me out, even though sometimes you need that companion. I'm not gonna say you don't, but for me, I really see that as Valentine's Day, you need to honor the person in your life on a daily basis, not only on Valentine's Day. And people always look, okay, he didn't buy me rose. What if it doesn't matter about rose on Valentine's Day? It's the way he treats you the 12 months of the year, not only on that day. And the broken me, I have a lot of information in this book in regards to the broken me, like things, trials and obstacles I have been in my life and how I overcome them. And I use my milestone, like stepping stone, like things that are obstacle in my way, and I use it to push myself, to make myself better. I'm in school doing 5 courses, full-time job, and I'm not gonna wait for someone to say, oh, I'm waiting for a guy to come and take care of me. No. My grandmother taught me that you should have your own stuff. Do not wait for anyone to treat you. You treat yourself, because what if that day that person come and leave you, and then what are you gonna do when you don't have anything for yourself? You're gonna depend on a man that, okay, he left me, what am I gonna do now? Nope. You gotta make sure your own independent woman or your own independent man. I don't believe anyone should get a free ride on anything. I believe you should work hard for everything you want. So therefore, I'm saying that wake. This is the book called "The Broken Me Wake Up #Wake Up Day." It's the day that you wake up and realize your self-value, that you don't need anyone to actually take you out on dates. You can take yourself on dates, and you can take yourself on dates. You can educate yourself. You don't wait on somebody else's pocket. Like some women depend on another man's pocket. Oh, I wanted to come and do my hair. I wanted to come and do my nails. Like, what's that? That's the simplest thing in life. Can you provide for you and your family? And what if something happened to him? Can you also help out him as well? So it goes both ways. That's what I believe. You treat each other the way you want someone to treat you as well. So, and also giving a shout out to my son. He has this clip down that he's doing, and boats based on a true story. You can watch him on YouTube, and he also have it on Facebook as well. He has t-shirts that he is selling, and also accessories as well. And so I have an interviewer, and he wants to interview me and ask me some questions. So, so what question would you like to ask me?
Okay. First question.
Okay.
Miss Eccleston.
All right.
What inspired you to write this book?
The thing that inspired me to write this book, I see a lot of youths that go through a lot of trials and obstacles in their life, and they are very they don't have a role model. For me, growing up, I didn't have a role model.
Yes.
I come from a broken home. I didn't have two parents. My mom was a single mom, so she raised 6 of us, and she left, come to Canada to make a better life for us. So then she take us up after, so we migrate to Canada here, and that's where life started to change for the better for me. And I met some obstacles in my life, and I have friends who have parents. They were talking about how parents are not there for them, and they face a lot of struggling in life. And my mom, she would go to work, and I would rush home from school and cook for my mom. So when she comes from work, she'll have something to eat, and so is my brothers and sisters. We take turns, so to help her out. So that's the thing. What motivates me is to help youths who come from a home or a family where they don't feel love, and they want to find love somewhere else. So this book is actually, I want to contribute the funds that I raise from this book to build a center for youths where they can come and find love, where people will be there to mentor them and give them the guidance that they need, and the protection and the love as well. So I want to give back to the community. I never have it when I was growing up, so I want to give back to someone else. Even if this book only helped one person, I am satisfied. At least someone there realized that today is not the ending day. So for them, and they see a brighter future for them.
All right. Wow. A lot of inspirations there. What would you say in your book, a piece in your book that I know this whole book you've been through many obstacles with it. You go through a lot of obstacles in your life and stuff that you wish you could have done differently and whatnot. But what piece has touched you the most in your book? Like what significant effect has it brought up on you that made you say, like, you know what, I feel like this is what makes me put it out there. This is what makes me who I am now.
Well, the piece that in my book, or statement that I wrote in my book, is to say that even though you come from a broken home or whatever obstacle you go through, don't let your environment change the person you want to become. Because I know some people adapt to the environment and they become someone like a very troubled person. They find love into gangs or teenage pregnancy and all that. You don't need to let that happen to you. You can rise above your situation, educate yourself, go to school, push yourself to become somebody better. Because when you do that, for me, I push myself to become someone better. I go to school, even though my past was very damaged. I go to school and I didn't look at what people may call me, the names that they may call me. I look and keep on self-motivating myself, saying I can become a better person. Their words cannot make me who I am. I am going to tell myself I'm better than what they say about me. So then I rise above the obstacle and the negative things that was surrounding me, and look forward for the future to be somebody better.
Awesome. Okay. All right. For those, I know this book is not only for adults out there too, it's also for youths as well, to like also prepare them for later on. And you mentioned some mistakes in your book that you made, and you are trying to prevent from other people from making the same mistakes later on.
Yeah.
I want to know, like, as of right now, how would you describe your self-worth? Like, to everyone out there who think like, oh, I'm too hurt to do this. Like, this person doesn't call me, whatever, doesn't text me, or like anything right now. How would you describe your worth? How would you help someone? How would you remind someone of their worth, their character, their purpose on this earth?
Well, they have to see the joy in what they enjoy doing. You have to find the things that you love about yourself. Like, I know one point in my life, I probably didn't see the positive things about me, but even though I didn't see it, I said, you know what, I know there's better. If I'm going through some struggles, there must be something best coming. There's no lower than this. So what are your value? What are you willing to give up to make it to the next level in your life? What are the risks that you're willing to take? I'm willing to sacrifice everything to become a better me. And for that individual who think that, oh, I can't do it, think about it. Like, you have to start from somewhere, and you have to try to help yourself. You got to push yourself. You got to motivate yourself. If nobody's going to motivate, you got to motivate. You got to be your biggest motivator, your biggest person to encourage yourself and say, I can do it. A lot of times I go through struggle and say, this is so hard for me. But I said, you know what? I just want to get through today. If I can get through today, I can survive for tomorrow. So I only focus on a day to day. And, even though the future is there, but I focus on getting through to things right now. So that's the thing. So right now it's all about motivating yourself and pushing yourself to become the better you. I don't know if I answer you.
No, hey, you might as well just take up the whole time you have. Just seeing you, I can already tell that you're very intelligent, you're smart, you're very hardworking, you manage 3 kids with a full-time job, with also writing the book at the same time, with also handling school, with also taking care of whatever else needs to be taken care of. I just want to know, like, how are you, like, through the hard times in your life, how do you even stay happy? How do you even remain humble?
Well, this is the thing. You have to find the joy in what you're doing. I enjoy working full-time with kindergarten children. Oh, they're my passion. I can't see myself doing anything else. And taking care of my own 3 kids, they're my pride and joy. So I look at it, okay, you have to know when you're in a job, it's the right thing for you. You can't just go into a job and you're there for the money. You have to know that it's a deeper thing than for the money. It's like how you're touching other lives, and how are you imparting something positive in another child's life and affect them life positively. If you're stressed out about something and you feel like you're overwhelming when you're working in an environment, I don't think then that's not the environment for you. when children, I'm working with them, I never feel stressed. My mom always called me and asked me, how was work today? And I said, oh, I never have an issue with work. She said, like, I never heard anyone say that. And I said, well, because I'm in the right field. You got to know what the right thing for you is. And you have to find that passion, because since I was 12 years old, I've been, I babysit neighbors' children. I teach Sunday school, and I do run summer camp. So all my life is just children, and having my own. If I was rich, I would have 6 more. But I'm not rich, and they are liability, not assets, so they'll cost a ton of money. So there's no way I will have any unless I don't think I'm young right now to have any more. 3 is good enough for me. But taking care of others, if I can take something positive in someone else's life, that's very satisfying for me, and giving them the best whenever I go into a job and I see it, I go into it 100%. With my schoolwork, 100%. Also with taking care of my children, 100%. I do teach Sunday school too. I give that my best. You know, I could do more. I see that I could do more, but I give that my best. But in the it's just, I just see happiness in everything. I see happiness in the nature. I enjoy nature walk. I see happiness in children, the things that they say and do. I enjoy the way they speak and the way they do things. And I'm always curious about their mind. How does it work? What are they thinking? You know, what makes them do the things that they do? So I'm very curious about that. So all of those things kind of fall into place. So that's the thing that makes me happy. And having God in my life, that's the biggest thing. Sorry. Having God in my life, that's the biggest thing. I can't leave him out.
Great sister. Yeah. Next question. What do you think about the statement, it's all in the mind? Do you agree or disagree with that statement?
I believe it's all, everything that you want to do is all in your mind. It's your image. You're taking your imagination. That's the foundation where it starts. When you start with the mind, you see where you want to go. You write it down on the paper, your goals, that this is what you want to accomplish. Then you also put it into action. Don't just write it down on paper. You put it also into action. So therefore, you have to act on it. What are the goals or the steps that you're gonna take to accomplish this? For me, being further along and go back to university to become a teacher, I have to start from somewhere. Okay, I have to shift my schedule around with the children. I have to shift my schedule around the school, and I make sure that my daughter has things that she's doing, her extracurricular activity. I have to shift that. I take my computer everywhere I go, and I say, do you have free Wi-Fi to do my schooling? So guess what? I have to do whatever it takes to get me where I need to be. And I am a very hard worker, and I have a strong mind and a head on my shoulder, and I know where I want out of life, and I know where I'm going. So therefore, don't let anybody tell you anything different. Once you have your goals and your ideas and your plan in your head, don't let nobody. They can add to it to make it better, but never let them change it from what you want to do, because that's what is going to make you who you are. Maybe you never know. This will make me $1 million.
That is interesting too, because a lot of people who say that they want to do something or they want to become something, just that little trigger in them, just that little trigger makes them think otherwise, makes them give up, and makes them blame everything around them instead of building up on themselves to become better than who they were yesterday. So I just wanted your output on I wanted your input, sorry, on what you think on like the statement, it's on the mind, because most people think that it's just a gimmick, like it's just a game, it's just something made up, that like everything's on the mind, like it's just revolved around, but it actually starts with you.
Yeah, it starts within the mind. How does this world created? It just doesn't happen like that. You know, God created earth, the whole world, but he left some of it for human to develop, and by using their imagination, he says, whatever you think and you believe, you shall have it. So if you think it and believe that you receive it, you will have it.
Amen.
So do not ever, like for myself, I always want an Audi.
Yes.
Q7.
Okay.
And I've
What
been
color?
posting it white. And I've been
Okay.
posting it on Facebook. I've been posting on Facebook and said, I have to have that Audi. And I said, every time I drive past an Audi, I said, that car is mine. What happened? December 2016, I have my Q7 Audi.
Because you used your...
I use my imagination and I stay focused and I never change my mind from what I want. Even though I see other car, I'm like, but no, I want the
I
Audi.
can tell you're very determined to what you want.
Of course, I always get what I want. If I see a cute guy, I said, I want you, and you're going to be mine.
Yes,
I don't know.
yes. You receive.
I'm just saying. If it's in that moment right now, I think being single is the best thing for me right now. Until I finish school,
yes,
then I can focus on the next level.
And then...
Yeah, I gotta be see, I got books coming out. Who have time for guys? There's no time in my schedule for any guy right now. They're just gonna get left by the wayside, and I'm putting me first. Since I get divorced, I'm not settling for anything. I'm putting me first all the way. And when I'm ready, if you can tag along in my schedule, fine. But if you can't tag along in my schedule now, then you better get the step in. Sorry.
And I can tell that your kids are very supportive and proud of you too, and what you're.
Oh yes,
what you're doing.
I thank my kids them tremendously, because even sometimes I'm not able to cook. My older son will cook for his other two siblings, and he will if I'm sick, he will drop them to school for me and pick them up, even though he goes to school too full time and also have a part-time job. We juggle our schedule around. They're very supportive, and they always patient. And they know when I need my 5 minutes time away, and they will give me that 5 minutes away, where I will put like on my door, do not disturb all three of you for 5 minutes. I need just that mental refreshment for myself, and just take a step back and kind of take a deep breath and then go back to it and attack it aggressively.
Yes, you have that strong mind, I can see.
Oh yes.
And last question before we wrap things up.
Yeah.
If you had one thing to say to everyone, as if like, let's say that this was your last broadcast, and this is it, like the book's coming out, you're not going to broadcast again about your book. Like let's just say that would happen. Which
will never happen, but
what would be the number one thing you would want to say to all the youth and all the adults out there?
I'll say never, ever, ever, no matter what, give up on your dreams. And never, ever slow down and said, okay, I'm just going to take it easy. Because guess what? Somebody who's hungry than you do, like somebody want it way bad than you do, will take it. They will overtake you and get what was supposed to be yours. So you always push, keep pushing. Sometimes I don't feel like doing things. Sometimes I feel like giving up. I said, I just need to relax. But if I relax, guess what's going to happen? I'm going to fall behind. I am not going to fall behind. So I always keep pushing. Like some people said, I want to do the course within 7 years. No, I want to do it within 2 years. Who have time to waste for 7 years? I keep pushing, and if the course load gets really hectic for me, and I take some days off here and there from work, because I need that time to kind of go over and get my assignment done. Never ever give up. Always see what you want in front of you. Put on your blinders. There's gonna be a lot of distraction coming. Party coming, which I don't go party, but I go gospel concert. A lot of other distractions will come. Your friends are coming. Let's go out here. And so many distractions will come your way. But you have to know what you want. They don't care about what you want. They want to have fun with you. But what is important to you? You got to know what is your priority. And you got to make sure you put your priority first. I know you might have families and stuff like that. And how do you put it? You let them know ahead of time, this is what's going to happen. I'm not going to have time to do this. But as soon as I get a break, then we will make up for that time. So never, ever give up on your dreams, and never have anyone distract you. And don't forget, shout out to my son. He has his company that he's running called Boats Inc. Instagram at boats BOATS.INC Boats Inc. And he has a lot of accessories and jerseys that he's selling as well. And this is gonna be my time for now. I know I cannot go a little bit long today because I was sick and I was, and my book is coming out on Monday. Yay! Oh, sorry. I'm really excited about it. On Monday, so get a copy of it. The links is on Facebook where you can actually obtain a copy of it. If you're going to be near me, you can do that better because you don't have to pay for any shipping because I'm your shipping. USB, instant delivery. I get it right to you. USB.
It's UPS.
UPS. See, I don't know the shipping company. What is it?
UPS.
UPS. Yes, and FedEx, and there you go. Because I always do things myself. So USB. Okay. Sorry about that. Again, shout out The Broken Me, hashtag wake up day, the day you wake up and realize what your self-worth and what your value is and what is the most important thing in your life. And there's a lot of things in this book for everybody. There's something in this book for everybody, whether you're in a relationship or you are single or you're youth, there's something in this book for everyone. This is my time, and tomorrow we'll be blogging again. Thanks for watching, everyone. God bless you. And again, Broken Me, hashtag wake up day, the day you wake up and realize what your self-worth is. Have a pleasant night, everyone. It's coming out on February 13th, and that's on Monday. It will be blogging. I will be blogging live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Periscope. Okay, so we'll catch you guys in a minute. Have a pleasant night. Take care. Yay.